Say what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Dizzy M, straight from the north. You know what the vibe is, baby. And we are back with another episode of Unknown. And this week we have the amazing, so beautiful, one of my good friends. We go way back, huh? Yeah. Okay, it's safe to say that?
Yeah, we do go way back.
They're on Vogue now. They're hot like that now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to introduce her the way I call you. Is that cool with you?
That's okay.
Okay, sharp. Today I have Lisa, mommy. Let's go, ma. What's up?
Hi guys, my name is Lisa Sinead Khofu. I'm a model based in Johannesburg, and yes, I am Umpo's all-time friend.
Yeah.
And they've had me today to interview me on the previous Vogue feature and the Paris Fashion Week debut with Maxhosa Africa.
Oof. Already, that's enough. Do we still need to interview you?
That's
enough. That is enough.
Yeah.
But okay, sharp. So on Unknown, we have a Red Bull feature, right?
Okay.
So before we can open the Red Bulls, I need to ask you 5 questions about Red Bull.
Okay.
Today we're gonna say she can get 1 correct, at least.
Okay.
Okay? Then we can open the Red Bulls.
Can I even drink before that, guys? I've been wanting to drink these.
The key to unlock the Red Bull is
that
there.
questions answering? Okay, great. I'm
So
down
first
for it.
question.
Yeah.
Red Bull has its own record label, and what is it called?
Def Jam. Red Bull Studios.
You were close. You were close.
Red Bull Studio.
It's Red Bull Records.
Red Bull Records. Oh my!
You
Why
were
am
so
I saying
close.
Def Jam?
Yeah,
How the hell am I saying Def Jam?
Also you.
Guys, I'm sorry. My general knowledge when it comes to energy drinks is not that great. But yeah.
This one is the coolest, so after this you'll know.
Okay.
Right? True or false? Red Bull has sent someone to space in a balloon.
False.
The answer is true. On
And
the
I
14th.
did. I did. They
You
were
remember that?
curious. I don't remember.
You don't know it. Now you know. You must go check it. It was on the 14th
Sounds
of
cool.
October 2012. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In a balloon.
Yeah. So the guy just went up and then he just jumped back. Nah, that was cool actually. I
Let's
saw
go.
it on YouTube. What is the iconic slogan? Red Bull slogan.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Aye, you see, you already unlocked one.
I did.
You unlocked one.
I had to.
You can drink after this last question.
Uh-huh.
How many countries does Red Bull sell in? Wait, A, 100 plus, B, 50 plus, C, 175 plus.
175 plus has to be the answer.
That is the correct answer.
Ungayivula
i-Red Bull.
So itu kaloku ndizifumene ziyi-2. Andivule yi-1.
Uvula yone engwetyaka ungavuli yami.
No, but when ndivule ziyi-2, I got
Okay.
2 answers. Right.
You can vulela me.
Okay, sharp, I guess.
Now we can get into the chats. I don't know if you want to open your Red Bull.
I'm a lady.
I'm gonna do that for you.
Thank
Alright.
you.
You guys got that. I'm a gentleman.
And undivulele nenye ke again xa iphelele now because I got 2 answers right. I got 2 questions right.
So first question I have for you, right? Straight into the chat. I know you from high school,
Yeah.
right? And we kind of took the same subjects. I think you took.
We took business together. We
Yeah,
took
yeah.
dramatic arts together.
And what was your third subject?
I did visual arts. I paint.
Oh yeah, visual arts. So you paint as well. Now, a few years later, I see you doing your thing, and you're a model.
Yes.
Was that part of the plan?
I think if you remember very well, I've always been a model since high school. Actually, I did Miss Centurion. Yes, I did Miss Centurion. There's a time even when I think Musa Keys was recording a music video and you're like, my friend can't you a model? Musa's looking for models. So I think if you think like way back, you'll remember that I've actually always wanted to be a model. I've always been a model. Like anyone that has been in my life, that has known me for that long knows how much I have like been trying to like, you know, break through in this industry. And yeah.
You've been doing the most, I won't lie. And the reason why I asked that question, right, is because obviously we took drama, and I think that's where you and I got close.
Acting, yes.
Yeah, so I think we used to speak more on the acting side.
Yeah, opposed to modeling.
Yeah, have you ever tried exploring that side?
Acting, yes, which is crazy actually. So, you know what, the acting, to be honest with you guys, it's still something I am going to pursue. And it's crazy, like anywhere I am or a stranger or whatever,
So
someone will be like,
if you're watching this.
they'll be like, dude, are you an actress? Are you an actress? I get this all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm getting there. So last year, the acting gigs literally just came to me. Like I don't go out there saying, okay, now I'm acting and I am like going out there to look for casting things, whatever, you know, like stuff just came to me. There's a show. I did something from Zanzi Magic. It's a movie.
Okay, one.
I played Lebu as a security guard, a Slay Queen security guard. Yes, Lebu, she was just pretty, makeup, blonde weave, everything. Shem, I was just flopping on duty because all I could do is look pretty. And then I did something for Showmax. I don't know if it's like aired out yet. It's a movie. I shot that movie. It is a summer movie, but we shot it in winter. And let me tell you guys, oh my word. I remembered in drama how our drama teacher would be like, guys, this is not easy. Shem, I literally
really
felt
not.
during that set that this is
really
not easy, guys. Like storytelling is actually, So I did that, and then I also did something for, I'm not sure if it's also Showmax, but I play... I forgot her character. I forgot the character's name. What's her name?
So that's your third.
Yes,
one. Okay.
with what's that guy? What's his name? And he's a director also.
Tabang.
No, not Tabang. He is. What's his name? Also, why am I forgetting people's names? Do you know Zunombono's husband?
Yeah, for this I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he's cool.
Thomas Gumede.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I played his girlfriend. Not necessarily his girlfriend, but I played her. The story is so funny. This man lives in the hood and he has like 5 baby mamas. 5 baby mamas, and he's trying to make me one of his baby mamas. And honestly, he's doing all of this because of the grand money.
Yeah.
So this oak, so I am just like a girly that likes things, a pretty girl, This man sells me a dream to me. He tells me, no, let's go to Santon, babe, on a date, I go to Santon, I'm at the restaurant, and he's like, no, I'm gonna come, whatever. So I wait for him, and he stood me up. The bill comes, to me, I use my rent money to pay for the bill.
Niggas
And
do
then
that for real,
when
though.
I find out, and he's busy telling me on the call, no, order lobsters, baby, order anything you want. Yeah,
he's
I'm
out
coming.
there.
Order mojito, order margaritas.
So he's
And I
nice.
went ham because you know, city girls. I went ham. I ordered everything, and for me now, only for me to be stood up by this gent. And when I find out where he lives in the hood. So I literally had to catch a
Bedroom
taxi.
boy.
Yes, had to catch a taxi. When I get to the house, there's so many kids outside that look like him. Well, his kids. This man goes and says, no, he hosts parties for the neighbors' children. And that time it's his kids.
They look like him.
They look like him. It's like, no, baby, these ones are not mine. They are not mine, these children. I just host for parties for the neighbors' children, the neighbors' kids. Such a funny story. To be honest, I can't wait for you guys to see that one.
It's not out yet, so we're getting exclusives.
No, it's not out yet, guys, but it's so fun.
That's way too
WC is his character name. Oh, this guy's crazy.
Out of all the characters you have played, which one can you say resonates with you the most?
To be honest, I don't even think they resonate, like any of the characters resonate with me. It's just storytelling and living that character story, to be honest. Like, I am not a city girl. I don't consider myself a city girl.
Yeah. People will think she's a city girl, but
no,
we'll get to.
Yeah.
Where do you come from? Just so that they know that you're not capping, you're not a city girl.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys a little bit of my background. I come from the Eastern Cape. I was born in Eastern Cape. I was born in East London. Then I moved to Port Elizabeth. And from Port Elizabeth, then I moved to Centurion. But before then, like, obviously, I was raised by my grandparents at some point for like a year. And I think a year or two, I stayed in the village, guys. Like, I literally moved from the East London, nice house, everything, and everything being done for you, nanny, whatever, to fetching water in a bucket.
I remember. I was waiting for that part because you once told me.
I once told you the story.
Dude.
To fetching water in a bucket, you guys. At that point, it felt like punishment for me because I'm like, why must I do this? And I'm snobbish. Why must I be fetching water? And to be honest, my grandparents, and they are late now. They just passed. Literally, my granddad last month. But anyway, they would be so lenient. My grandma, because she knows I'm snobbish, she'd be always lenient. I would carry like a 5 liter.
You were that one from the
burbs.
Yes,
yes, that one from the burbs.
You are the egg.
Let me tell you, I used to complain so much then, but right now, as I sit here, I am so grateful for that experience because it has like sort of built like the cultured woman I am now. I know a lot about my culture, like in those seen to that like there's as boom type of thing. And it felt like punishment when I was a kid because I'm like, why am I doing this? But right now I'm so grateful for it, you guys. Like I can't do isinto engayaziyo. Kwangokuba ndiyatshadwa ku-26 lalini, I will know exactly what to do. I'm not a city girl. I just happen to live in the city. Yes, because this is where the bag is, but
So she's obviously a crosser heart. You can.
Yeah, ndingumxhosa through and through. Hi.
Okay, so that's a little bit about you.
Yeah.
I think you've explained it so well. One of the most well-spoken introductions, basically. I think everybody has an image of who you are now. So when you say you're not a city girl, they know she went to fetch water. Which city girl?
Let me tell you, I fetched. I know how to kusinda. I don't know sinda in English. You know cow dung, right? Because before my grandparents' house was like renovated and stuff, we had like uronda at the back, right?
What is ronda?
It's a rondavel.
Oh, okay.
Those they're quite famous in the lallies, especially back then. This was
lali.
Yeah, this was like 2006, I think. 2006, I'm not sure. Yeah, 2006, 2005. And let me tell you, I used to go fetch fresh cow dung with my grandma and my other cousin, Uneli. And she was like always hands-on. I was always the lazy one, guys. I would always complain about everything.
Are you still lazy?
No, kaloku ndimdala ngoku. Andingumntana ngoku. It made sense for that time.
Yeah.
I am kind of still lazy. I mean, I'll get into it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I used to fetch cow dung with my grandma and sisinde, especially if kuzoba kumsebenzi and the house needs to look good, you prepare and to be honest with you, I'm not a city girl, you guys. I don't know what city girls and as city girl isindayo mna. City girl tata ikaw dung isinde.
Nah, there's none. So you are wifey material.
Honestly, am I wifey material? Yes, I am wifey material, I think.
Sell yourself, my friend.
No, I'm not going to sell anything. It's about my work, okay? It's about my work and being featured on Vogue twice in a year.
I tried that, boys. You see, it's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working out. I tried. So now, recently, we've seen a couple of snaps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On your story. Let me tell you, right? So
Yeah.
I see your statuses every day. There's one time you are in SA. The next, you are like, yo, the time difference is mad. Now I'm like, yo, where you at? And later on, there's a video of you walking in a boardroom. And then later on, there's this tag that you have that's written in French.
Yes.
Right? So now I'm like, yo, are you the type to move in silence? Like you don't like shouting and saying, yo, I got this coming out. Yo, watch me. I'm going to Where does that come from?
So,
because we live in a time where people want validation they like it when people clap hands. Where do you get the encouragement if it's not from the public? Like, why aren't you showing us what you're doing? Is there a specific reason behind that?
To be honest with you, I've always growing up, I seeked a lot of validation. So I've not always been the type that moves in silence, right? I guess, I don't know where that came from. Probably like just whatever. I always wanted people to clap for me. If I'm entering Miss Centurion, I wanted the whole school to know, hey, I'm a Miss Centurion. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and whatever. And then the older I got, I invested a lot in my spiritual journey and growth. And there's certain things I understood, like this monitoring spirits. Not everyone wants the best for you. There is, what's this thing called? Evil eye. You know, and for me, I guess like there's just the stuff I believe in. And for me, I've always been I'd rather have my work speak for itself than for me to be telling you this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to do, this is what the next move is looking like. Because I don't know what, I don't know if there's a Judas in my circle. To be honest, guys, like not everyone in your life wants the best for you. The sooner you get that, the better. And I think the most important applause, like that really matters, is the one you give yourself. Clapping for yourself is so important that even if akukho mntu who is giving you that recognition, at least you give it to yourself, you know? And yeah, man, like for me, I would rather, and I've not always been like that. It has taken me experience. It has taken me things failing because I talk too much. And I'm a yappa, guys. Na I'm a yappa, Shem, na gabulela. Na I'm a yappa, and I want you to know, I'm doing this style. I'm doing that. Like that has not worked for me.
That's
like,
my friend.
Yes,
I call you for 2 minutes and then it's 2 hours.
And it's 2 hours for real. I'm a yappa, and I overshare. So I've learned to sort of like monitor that, and also like man, and I've seen it works for me because then now I'd rather like post when something is done and it's a done deal. You know, there's nothing you can do now. There's no voodoo you can go finesse and touch. It's chai boy. There's no envy, no nothing that's gonna. And let me tell you guys, like also like Ukloya is, I think it's not even like a using muti type of thing. Your heart. Like, like for you to see, oh my word, Lisa's on Vogue. Yeah, but hey, Yazi, how did she even get there? Like things like that. Like that's witchcraft, bro.
Yeah.
That is the witchcraft. So for me to avoid having people's like envious thoughts sort of like interfere with the things I want to manifest in my reality, I keep quiet. Those things are between me and God. They're between me and God. And once it's done, then I will. And it's not even a matter of bragging or I post to get validation. No, I'm posting to show the next person that, it's possible. Yeah. Because I also once didn't have this at some point. I also once dreamt of it. Like it started as a dream. Like working for Maxhosa, bro, I wrote that on my diary.
That's crazy.
I wrote that on my diary. And I've always wanted to work for Maxhosa. I've always loved the brand. Like from when Ulatuma used to make like Indosa Makwala type shit, like long ago, you know? And I then took a decision one of the years that, you know what, I actually want to model for Maxhosa Africa.
How
and
did
I wrote
you get
it down.
That, by the way?
I wrote it down, and I wrote down the things I wanted to achieve that year. And I was like, then, you know, like you write your goals and stuff, obviously. And I'm like, so how are you going to achieve these things? And for me, I wrote, okay, you need to get signed. You need to be able to be in spaces where you are with these people to network and sort of like, you know, get some sort of recognition, like put yourself out there, you know? And then one time, because I met Latuma a long time ago, like back, because we're from the same hometown. But like, obviously, like I was still young then, and like, this is like your idol. Like, this is like your idol.
So you feel like you wouldn't remember.
And I'm just like, and I thought he wouldn't remember me, which is crazy. Like, you always think like important people, like celebrities, and you always think those people don't remember because they're around a lot of people all the time. But they know. So I don't think he remembered me at all. And then there's a time when I was working at DSTV as a promo girl. DSTV festival. I was working at this lounge, and my shift was done, but now Burna Boy was performing and I wanted to go see the performance. So I speak to my manager. My manager's like, yeah, sure, you can go. And I'm always good with managers.
Yeah.
So I go, and then I go watch Burna, shop, everything. Now I have to go back because I needed to like change and stuff and knock off and go home. And I was a promo girl. So on my way back to the lounge, I think they were at some exclusive lounge as well. They're my key. There's like, so these guys are like, no, there's only one way to get back to the lounges and you guys can't use this shortcut, which didn't make sense, to be honest. Like, it was so dumb. But I'm like, ish, I know I've never been denied access anywhere, but here I'm pushing boundaries. Pretty privileged, but let me just. So I see La Duma and some other, I think, Sbu, but I didn't know it was Sbu at the time, or like one of the team, his friends or whatever. And I'm like, yo, let me follow these oaks. Let me just, because I can see that they want to also,
So
they
you're
want
acting like you're with them.
So not even acting like I'm with them. I'm hiding behind them, dog.
Okay.
And I didn't think they could also see me until now when they opened. And I'm just there like, ish, are they going to let me in? Are they going to let them in and then leave me out? And then Latuma goes, no, you can go. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Because access. And that's exactly what he did, even with my career. And that's how I won Paris Fashion Week. So then that was that. And I then remember we had an encounter once, and I was telling him how I'm a model, this, whatever. And then I see that they follow me on Instagram. Bro, listen, I went to my then flatmate. I'm like, yo, dog, are you seeing this? Yo. Does it mean? Does it mean?
So now it's just
So it was like quiet. Nothing happened after that, seeing that they followed back. Nothing happened. I'm like, it's fine. Hey, something will pop one day. I continue to do my shit. I finally get signed. Dope. I bet. And then one time I receive a message that was this from the casting director, Zoya. I think she's a casting director. I hope I'm saying the title right. That there's a show coming up, and then so now Latuma sends me a post, right? And they send me, and I'm like, oh, front row seat. They're like, no, we need you to model on the show. Ngati, yo. Ngati, guys, let me tell you, my friend, my neighbors that day, I could have gotten a fine.
You went off.
Bro, I went off. Ngiti, yo. And I'm like, at this point, do I go buy a bouquet of flowers to go say thank you?
You're so grateful. You are so grateful.
I tell my flatmate, she's like, dude, don't act like you're not grateful for it. Don't act like you are cool. Be grateful, nigga. I'm like, yes, you're like, oh, thank you so much.
So you are thinking at the time, if I'm showing that I'm grateful, it looks like I'm doing too much.
Exactly. And that is not the case, guys. Being humble will open doors for you. Be humble, be grateful, show that you are grateful because those things, you're not entitled to them. No one owes you anything. No one owes you a handout. So the moment anyone decides they see like, okay, no, this one is worthy of this opportunity. Let me open this door for you. Show gratitude, bro. Don't start acting arrogant. I'm him. You're not him, bruh. And you already think you are him.
I think what you are saying there is very important. What I used to do, the time when I was still doing ads and stuff like that. So what I would do is, when I had no shoot for like 2-3 weeks, because I was always in Joburg, right? And when I didn't have a shoot for like 2-3 weeks, now I start getting a little bit like, hey, I would go, with the fruit basket or something, go to my agent and be like, yo, I'm just checking up on you. You good and whatnot. And 2 days later, I promise you,
there's something just see, it's being humble, guys. It's understanding that, like, you also, like, because at the end of the day, yes, it's client, yes, it's your agent. They are human beings.
Yeah. Facts.
So it's important that you build connection in every relationship. It's friendship, your sister, your mom, your work, clients, or whatever the case is, like, build connection. So then I went to the casting, and let me tell you, I was shaking at that casting. This is gonna be my first, because I did AFI, I auditioned for AFI, and I think it crushed, like, not making it crushed me so bad. And I went to this casting with my kid because the nanny couldn't come in that day, so I went to a casting with my son, and I had to ask, like, one of the girls to just, like, one of the girls to just, like, look after him for me.
Yeah.
You know, whilst I do the audition. And getting rejected with my kid around kind of like made me feel like such a failure as a parent. Do you remember that Will Smith movie? The one where he has a child. I forgot the name of the movie.
Yeah. I see it where they slept in the toilet.
And then he would like go through all these vibes with his kid, and you know, like for me it felt like one of those scenes, like I'm getting rejected in front of my kid, you know. So I went to this casting, and let me tell you, I had so much confidence at the same time. Yes, I had confidence. Doesn't mean I wasn't nervous or I was arrogant. The confidence, because also sometimes people confuse
there's a
arrogance,
thin line.
between
There's a
arrogance
thin
and
line.
confidence.
Yeah,
I was not arrogant at all. And I get there, I'm like, I put on a all white shirt. Ngithi guys, ishati maybe I know enjani. When I get in the car, I'm like, hey, Putami, today I'm not gonna wear a seatbelt. I know I'm risking my safety, Mara. This shirt can't crease.
Yeah.
This shirt needs to, it must make sure
sitting like this.
Exactly.
Sitting like this.
Bro, I went to the casting and I got the gig, but here's the gag. Ooh,
damn,
great.
Is that good?
But here's the gag. I didn't go to the show.
Damn. How are you feeling in that moment?
I cried. So the reason why I couldn't go to the show, I know I got the gig.
Yeah.
I got it. I just didn't go to the show.
Why?
So remember I told you I wrote on my diary the things I wanted. So God decided to give me 2 of them in one day. I wanted an advert.
So bad. Okay, yeah.
So then I
Which one was better paying?
I think obviously ads.
Yeah.
Ad usage is always better paying. But for me at this point, it wasn't even about a better paying, which obviously is important because that's why we do work. We do work because we need to be able to sustain, cost of living and now whatever the case is. But for me, it was like, this has been a dream of mine for so long that I could have nipped that ad, bro.
What ad was it?
So, Kotex. So...
Do I know it?
Yeah, you know it. I think it's like 1 million views now or something.
I think you've posted it.
Yeah. I barely posted it. People were the ones posting, I'd repost.
Nah, that's dope.
So then that happened. And let me tell you, I thought to myself, no, as in, I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone today.
So you thought you were going to do tate?
So thing is, the call time was 5 a.m. for the ad.
But you know.
But listen, dog, I didn't know. It was my first commercial shoot.
Okay, yeah.
So, 5 a.m. call time, I'm like, hi man, ngabo 3, never service, you know? Then I can quickly rush through for makeup and hair, and then we go to Nyrox, you know, for the show. Even if it means I miss the bus that takes all the models, I am gonna have to pay for transport to get to Nyrox because I need to commit to this. I need to do them both, bro. I'm at the set. Time goes. I'm shaking. I don't even know now. I want to tell the Maxhosa team because, like, also you need to communicate.
Yeah,
they booked
it's
you,
very
bro.
important.
Yeah, it's important. And I'm like to myself, oh my word, now they're never gonna book me again. Now
thinking it's done.
I'm like, it's done, bro. I'm like, it's done. So I'm like, you know what, Lisa? The best thing to do right now is obviously communicate. They need to know, and if they must replace you with someone, do so. Tell them as early as possible. You know?
Yeah.
So I called the director, and let me tell you, she is such an amazing woman. Because
Shout out.
she gave
What's
me
her
a
name? What's her
response,
name?
Zoya. Because
Shout out
the response she gave me is something I wasn't expecting. Guys, I literally sat on set and I cried.
Because you
And I was the lead. So now also I'm messing up makeup, but I did it like a Kaleni Joe. That when I know I'm okay, something got in my eye. So fine, I call Zoya. I'm like, I'm not even gonna text. I call Zoya. I explain the situation to Zoya. Bro, she was so nice and understanding. I'm like, what a woman. What a team, bro.
Yeah.
She goes, no, it's fine, Lise. No.
I think it's very important for us to like send shout out to people like that in this industry.
For real, because it's not a nice one.
We've been to shoots where
guys,
directors are horrible. Their casting agent is horrible.
So now that happens, and I go back to shooting. I'm like, okay, I missed this one. It was to a point where I muted the Maxhosa stories on my Instagram.
Because you didn't want to...
I didn't want to see. And now the thing is about talking, because I'd mentioned that I'm going to be on the show. Ooh. Now, people are asking how. Did you go to the...
What happened? See you.
What happened?
Lisa.
So I went back home, right? I remember I had this one friend that that time, he picked me up from my shoot and like he was like, no, dude, like God knows what he's doing. And to be honest with you, and I then go home, he drops me home, and I'm home, I go to my room, bro, I cry. And then God is like to me, why are you crying? Why are you crying?
That's important.
You got 2 things you wanted and you had to make a choice.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got both of them. So why are you crying? And also now that Maxhosa door for you has been opened.
Yeah, you inside.
The opportunity will always be granted because now you have been casted before. They know you. What makes you think on the next season you can't? And let me tell you, I missed that show only for me to get the big one in Cape Town, boy. The one that had my face in New York.
Yeah.
I wanna...
So she's out there. Dab me up, nigga.
My friend.
Dab me up, nigga.
Oh, no, sorry. Hey, excuse, man. It's a moment. It's a moment, chief.
But you're not getting about to know. Hey, this is what the fuck. Hey, this is what I mean. You go
No, man. So for real. And you know what's crazy? When you said to me, the face of my Maxhosa.
Yeah.
And you posted, I'm like, Ish, Dizzy, I'm not the face of my Maxhosa, bro. Like, don't do that.
Dude.
And then listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Save yourself.
God then says to me, also now he has tanning is funny. Because you know what's crazy? So the Cape Town show, I was slightly late for the rehearsals. Call time was like 6 a.m. And I think I got to probably like 5:15 or something. I don't like being late. It's not a good image. And also it just shows that you don't value everyone's time because it's a team thing. Then I got there and the choreographer was like, how whole face of Maxhosa is late, bro. And
It's
I'm
there.
like,
It's written. It's
and
yours.
at that point, this is like my first show with them, right? Yeah, also I forgot this one, boy. Yo. I'm always shaking when it comes to castings work. I'm always shaking.
All over.
So let me tell you, now when we're shooting this stuff for the Astor collection, African Space Travelers, that collection, right? The one that was in, they had a thing in Durban, Cape Town, everywhere, everything, boy. I don't want, me and famous. It's the one that made me famous. Yes, I know. Now get on. And it's confidence, not arrogance, guys. It's confidence.
Inside.
So listen. So then I went to that one at my friend.
Yeah.
I get there. Oh wait, I saw there was a casting. This time around, I'm tumelang casting.
Yeah.
Sheet don't.
Yeah.
And kangen social media. Does this mean I'm faggy this time? And this is like the second time. Remember, I'd already been casted for the previous one and I couldn't make it. So now I text, I'm like, yo, what's no. They're like, oh no, Ish, we forgot. Send us a video of you walking. Niti, I woke everyone up in the house. Guys, please, let's go by the pool area. I need you guys to shoot me to do my walk. Manje. So now my flatmate goes, dog, but like, my then flat, because I used to have a flatmate at the time. She goes, dude, you're not working like you're working for Maxhosa. Give us Maxhosa Africa, dog. Give us. Then the mood changes where the work was now inside. No, you're crazy.
We must pay for that one.
But anyway, then I got the gig, right? And then I went to now obviously like wardrobe, all of that. Yeah. And going through all this because like I'm thick, right? And I'm not like a traditional looking model anymore. So I do have my own insecurities at times, even though I might not show it to the world, but it is battles I have with myself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I just said. So then now, what's this? I'm going through wardrobe and they're trying to find something suitable for me. And Duma comes like, I'm trying to take this one. And I'm like, yeah, perfect. I like loose fitting stuff. So when it comes to, and even just if I were to be as a customer, like I would always like the loose fitting stuff, you know, because it sits so well on my body, the dresses, the skirts, and, you know, that capri thing they had. So they gave me that and the bucket hat and my makeup artist, Amka, I appreciate you.
Shout out,
Amka, you put me on.
I don't know them, but Amka.
Nah, she's a big makeup artist, bro. She's a big thing. She's big.
I'm not tapped in like that.
You should be tapped in.
So,
the industry is inclusive now, but when. So now, I ain't sharp. That happened. Amka put me on with that face beat. So now we all go to the rooftop, ne?
Yeah.
And now they are selecting the models they're gonna start shooting with.
And they picked you last.
So now, They are there. This guy is waiting to pick guys. I stand in front, but I'm shaking. But I'm jumpy. But
Calm, collected.
yeah, of course, to me. You have to be. But as if I'm picking Zokala somewhere in a corner. This oak picks me first, boy. Yeah.
I agree you were first in line.
That's what actually not first like that. Chumi wasn't a line. He had to top on me, dog. He had to see me in the crowd. He top at me, but in the crowd I was not at the back. I was somewhere in front.
Yeah, I peep it.
So cool. Then now the director goes, yeah, you can come. Yo, ngiti confidence. You walk here, me a shinch, ngiti hey. Ngasha is Tyra. Ngasha is Naomi. Tyra Banks, bro.
Oh, yeah. Tyra. Fun. Ay. Wena.
Indaba zakho yazi. Kumele mo interview umuntu ngecareer yakhe ne uyenze research.
Oh, with Tyra Banks.
Uyenze because you need to be asking also is Naomi
Cleopatra is
hey Mosh. The interview and say understand anymore. Hey Mosha. But anyway, cool. Then we go and then now they show me. But then the staring.
Yeah.
And the time I have main character syndrome. I'm like, but floating what? And in your saba. But I was like,
that day.
But I'm like, dog, you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. It's this thing, man. I've only seen it in movies from America, BTS.
It's like what?
It's like a rail. Then they push you up and down on it.
You guys know it?
I don't think they know it. And it's ours. Yeah, some
research on
they didn't do research. You guys are coming to my house to interview me. And
is that one where you float and then they move you?
They move you.
Yeah,
And they were moving me.
Know.
And Nikes la pangiti yo. Ngawalana, it's a
I never over that. But
no, everything was safe, obviously. But I said because the nephews and I'm clumsy. Then shy to step it. Now
next thing, on the floor.
Hectic.
Imagine.
Hectic.
On the floor.
So that's crazy. So then, what's this? Then that happened. And to be honest with you, that moment was crazy for me, Dizzy. I'm like, I sit with myself, I'm like, yo, God actually listens.
Yeah.
And also, you need to understand that prayer is important, guys. Like, it starts spiritually before it becomes like a physical thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So the day I unlocked that, my life has just become so much better. It's not easy. Like, guys, it really isn't easy because you find yourself like I said, not everyone wants to see you win, bro. Or at least do better than them. Because sometimes your success can inspire others or make others feel like we are not doing anything. We're not doing it right. Yeah. So you are doing it right. What are you doing? And if I can't do it, you can't do it. And I'll make sure I find ways that you can't. And that's why you have people on social media that like, defame other people's characters, these blogs that destroy people's images. Like, don't name drop also now.
Allegedly. Hey, next thing I'm getting a fine.
I'm telling you, boys.
It was another 120 defamation of character.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's stuff like that. It's people who envy success. It's people who would rather channel their energy to like just evil stuff. I feel like jealousy is a weird thing for me.
Nice.
Bro, invest in yourself. Like, invest that, take all that energy and use it to build you because you can do it. You know what I always say to myself, ne?
Yeah.
Like at home, sometimes I think I'm crazy because I dream too big. And I
That's
do
one
dream
thing
too big.
about you. Since way back.
Tell me, I dream too big. Nah, I don't play. I don't come. When it comes to limiting myself, never. And someone in the family is like, but dude, a yacht. Do you know how much that thing is, Lisa? But I'm like, another human being is doing it. What makes me think? What makes you think I can't? Even if it takes me 10 years, 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 1 day, 2 days, I can do it. Another human being can do it. I can do it. You know, God gave us all these abilities. You are capable, guys. It's possible. And I think it's a scarcity mindset, that thing. Like, And I'm not saying this. I'm not saying I've always thought like this. I'm not saying I've
I
always.
think you've always been.
Really, my friend.
Dude, there was a time in class and you were talking about how we're gonna be chilling in Maybachs. And I'm like, hey dog, we're just flipping grade 10. Why
Maybach in grade 10. Chomina, I don't blame. Right? As a lifestyle lazy. In my career, in everything that I do not limit myself. Yeah. I do not limit myself. And to be honest with you, even when I try to limit myself, it's like, Lisa, you went past SA Fashion Week. I want to do SA Fashion Week still though. Went past SA Fashion Week. You shot straight for Paris Fashion Week. That's the power of not limiting yourself. I sent you a text
actually that day, even though you didn't reply.
No, Chomi, can I explain? My phone gets so overwhelming, Chomi. But listen, I did eventually respond. No. And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I took that, and it's crazy because I remembered in my head that you had sent me a beautiful message.
What did I say?
Excuse me, you are congratulating me on how great I'm doing and how proud you are of me. I remember. So I went all the way down to the chat and I said, thank you, my friend. Yes, I might have taken 2-3 days, but also you need to understand that I was traveling.
A week to be exact.
Guys, you need to understand I was traveling.
Yeah, no pressure for real.
All I was doing on social media is just post on the story. So yeah, man, it's been a beautiful journey, and I'm truly grateful to Maxhosa Africa, the team.
Shout out to Maxhosa.
Like Laduma and Zika, Zoya. Honestly, like they.
Awan sendele. Ntwana wa kwa para Maxhosa liwan ntwana.
Bao said, "Oh, go buy, bro. Go buy." This is the mentality, you guys. You can't. Scarcity mindset.
Oh, I'm gonna buy. Yes. I'm gonna buy.
This is how you should be talking like this. My friend is a Maxhosa model. Let me go buy because she's influenced us to wear Maxhosa. That's how you should speak. Yeah, already different bees. Aye, man.
Ako buy. First, I'm going to buy Latuma. I'm going to buy. After buying and buying, you can peep me.
Aye.
We wear it on the show together.
No, Chomi, go buy.
Yeah, I'm going to buy, my friend.
The right thing to do is to go buy. Go walk inside and even take a picture for me. Chomi, look, you've influenced us. Now we're wearing Maxhosa head to toe. You know, it's the Louis Vuitton of SA. Yeah, luxury. Yeah, uptown things, man. Yeah, what a different business, no scarcity mindset. That one.
And it's possible. Go buy.
It's possible. And the prices, it's luxury, but you can buy it.
You believe in me like that? Shut up.
I believe in you. Chami, you can do it.
It's like this guy send buy.
But before you interrupted me even, I was just saying, like, shout out and thank you to the team. I am truly grateful for, they've really, like, helped me so much in realizing, what's this? They've just helped with my career, man.
Yes.
You know? Like, my portfolio looks so good now. And I don't take this opportunity for granted, like, at all, to be honest. So... yeah, man, and also thank you to you guys. Yeah.
Shout out to
What's
you,
the next
man.
question?
I think my team. What are you saying? 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes with you.
So little, guys.
I know, like there's so much we could say, but Mr. Producer, I carry you fought with the producer before we started.
And I did not fought like that.
No, let me put it correctly. It was just
Dizzy, don't start. Dizzy, don't start. This one is...
They don't know who the producer is.
No, but don't do it. Just don't do it.
Okay.
Yo, we're trying to forget last stress.
Cool, I tell him, but...
Chomi, don't.
Oh, okay.
And Yazi...
Don't. Sing first. Sing, then I won't do it.
Can't you don't take a print for Yazi?
Yeah, Bryson Till. Print for Yazi.
Actually, it's still about print for you.
Sing.
It's all about don't tell me to struggle. Okay, no. Guys, I'm serious in real life. It's just Dizzy makes me a clown, bro. I'm a serious person in real life. And I am a serious... No, man. No.
Okay.
Don't do this to me.
They gave us 5 minutes. Guys, this is my friend. Like I said.
Yeah, no, the show must go on a bit.
Yeah.
The show must go on, Chief. The show must go on.
So I have one more question. And if you guys really want her for part 2, because I feel like she hasn't touched on a lot of things. You know, there's a lot you can learn from her. I learn a lot from her. I get so inspired by you. And I tell you, I think we have that type of relationship where we're just like,
Since
yo, dog.
grade 10, my friend.
Yeah, like, yo, dog,
like,
you're
you'd
doing the
actually
most.
listen to me and be like, Lise. But I'm glad I didn't sound delusional because I'm doing all the shit I spoke about.
Nah, for real. That's crazy. And that's why I'm saying, to think we used to talk about these things and I see you doing them. And I think this is one of the reasons why I took the step of doing this and pushing passion and also growing in what I do. Because when I started, it was all about, I want to act, I want to be on billboards. And then as I grew, I had to write shows, I had to do this, I had to do that. So my last question to you, what do you have to say to that kid in EC that thinks, yo, dog, I'm in the village and I can't move. It's not looking great. There's no way it's bright. Like you have explained, you have been that kid in the village as well. So what do you have to tell that 16-year-old that is so stressed about her life and she wants to do this? She wants to act. She wants to start her own YouTube channel, but where she is not looking great. And you have that last say to her to say, yo,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't really like this question, to be honest, because everyone, when they answer this question, suddenly uba a motivational speaker and you just, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Now you're quoting Mandela.
yeah, and I don't like that. I believe in being realistic with people.
Yeah.
Like, be as realistic as possible.
Tell that kid.
So what I will tell them is not even a lot. There's no excuses. There's no room for excuse. There is no room for you to be babied. There's no room for anyone to feel sorry for you. Yes, your situation is your situation, but make the best of it, bro. You know, don't let like circumstance, define your destiny, you know? Because to be honest, if you're going to make excuses for yourself, uzodla kusasa, dog.
And
For real. So don't make excuses. Look at the situation you're in, embrace it, because I feel like even that is your power, to be honest. So, yeah, there's no free lunch. Don't wait for handouts. Don't wait for someone to come save you from the village. There's no superheroes. You are your own superhero. You write your own story. No one is going to do it for you. No one owes you anything. And if someone does anything for you, be grateful because no one owes you anything. And more than anything, I think dream, guys. I dream. Like, I dream, you guys. It's crazy. Like, people call me delusional at times, but I laugh last because then my dreams become a reality. So, dream. It all starts there. It all starts with you having a vision. You need to be able to have a clear vision for yourself, what it is that you want for your life and what it is that you want to achieve. And then you figure out how you are going to achieve those goals and how you're going to bring that vision into life. And again, no one owes you anything. There's no room for excuses.
That is so
you write
important.
your own story.
Just operate.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Operate.
Yabona ndiyakwazi ba serious xa nindenze ngathi ngoku ndiyiclown ndenze Mickey Mouse ngiyathanda ndenze Mickey Mouse
andikwenzi But yo, man, I just want to say to you, I appreciate you letting us in. You know, this is a cozy home. I think this is the most comfortable I've been. No hate to the other guests. I love all of y'all. But like, this is the first time where I was shaking in the beginning before they said action. But as soon as they said action, I was, you know what I'm saying? So I think it really is a loving home. And I know that's because you love people. And that's because you have a good heart. And you just want to see people winning. I don't think you would have allowed us into your space if you didn't believe in us as the team and what we are pushing. So shout out to you. And I believe next year. Next year,
I appreciate you guys. Next year's too far. Okay, festive season now. They dropped a new collection. You are saying next year.
Kenyaka unreleased. Kenyaka unreleased first.
Jimmy, you must buy.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
You must definitely
Unreleased.
buy. And also, thank you for mentioning that my home is, if anything, when I created this space, it's a space for my child and I. It's my son's home.
Yeah.
I wanted it to
Shout
be
out.
loving. I
Can I say his
wanted
name?
it to be, yeah, Kayone.
Shout out Kai.
Wanted
Shout
to
out
be
Kai.
loving, even when I do host my close friends and family. And it touches me so much how everyone would always come into my space. And in any of my apartments, if you've known me, would
Yeah.
always say, Lisa, your place feels like home.
You feel like home.
Thank you, my friend.
what I'm
So
saying?
yeah, and a friend of mine came to visit me with her partner. I was hosting them. She wrote me such a beautiful message, and she was like, "My friend, thank you so much for having me in your house. For the first time, I felt so much peace since losing someone very important in my life, and I feel like living again." And
That's
I'm like,
dope.
"That's powerful,
Yo.
guys." Those
That's
are the
dope.
things I pray for. I pray to be the light in everyone's life. I pray to be the love, the peace. I know what it is to be in darkness.
Yeah.
I know what it is to not have. So I try to be, be that for others because I know what it feels like to not have that. And thank you so much, you guys. Thank you to the team.
Especially your
And-
producer.
So
Okay. I'm just acting.
different but serious, guys. Like but serious. But thank you to the team. The producer must come. Actually, I think we need to see the guys. The producer used to be a crush of mine back in high school. That's the gist.
I love it.
The gist is he used to be like my
Are you
crush.
coming on, Maz? I just say your name.
Vodacom night shift. No, he's not coming. After what I just said, he's definitely not coming. But he used to be my biggest crush, you guys. And
If you know me.
ish.
Okay.
And he's asked if you know me.
If you know me.
He's good looking. He dresses very well.
If you know me.
He dresses very well.
And he wears clothes for a living.
He wears clothes for a living.
No
Yeah,
names.
that's I. No names.
Allegedly.
Samosha. My friend, I think we need to end it. We
Yo.
definitely need to end it. We need
Please
to
like,
end it.
subscribe, comment. And if you want a part 2, because I genuinely feel like there's more to talk about. If you want a part 2 with Lisa, just put it in the comment section and we will see you guys on the next one. Love and peace. And don't forget, Red Bull gives you wings. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate y'all. You didn't even give them my handle, but I'll give them my handle.
Now we'll write it down.
My handle is Lisa Rofu _ Yeah.
Tango.
Thank you,
At
guys.
Maxhosa.
Aye, man. Shove.
Peace.